Alright, what is up, everybody? This is the Geek here, back with another little short fun video. In this one, I have been working on something that I honestly think has been missing from a lot of the fan projects for this. This is as far as I know, the latest build, or the latest project respiratory for the Sonic Infinity engine. And this is the test level. And for those who watched my normal Sonic Can Fly video, the glitch I tried to pull off on here and it didn't really work. So, take that for what it's worth. Let's go ahead and get this in motion. Alright, we're in the game. I got just a regular Xbox controller. Gonna go ahead and give myself a big bunch of rings. Like 1,000. There we go, that'll work. Alright, all 7 emeralds right here in place, which is quite convenient. Also quite dangerous if Eggman ever got hold of them, but fortunately for us, we don't have to worry about that. Alright, and just for fun, we'll just collect some of these. Alright, jumping, turning super. Now then. See all those badniks up there? Yeah, there we go. Congratulations, baby. Super Sonic can now fly in the Unreal Engine. How cool is this? And it's also fully controllable, too. There's no flying up until you hit a ceiling and then, you know, not being able to really do much like in Generations. I still like the flying boost effect that Generations had. In fact, that's kind of what gave me the idea for this. But quite honestly, I like the idea of having full control over the supersonic flight. And while this isn't perfect, it is quite the step in the right direction. Okay, so for example, let's get back down to the ground. Alright, let's see. Right trigger is the way I have it mapped. Only works while you're in super form. So, let's say I press it and hold it, he goes up like this. As soon as I let go, I programmed it to where the infinite loop will stop and actually let him back down to the ground and land. Before, he would only just kind of hop in place because I didn't have the loop figured correctly. But yeah, here, watch. You can kinda, if you tap it in the right amount of intervals, kinda keep them level. It's not gonna be perfect because no human hand is that perfect, as far as I'm aware. But one of the things that I intend on doing is making it to where he can only do his flight while you're boosting at the same time. But then again, that is a little hard to do considering, like, right now in the engine, well, it's a little hard to see now, but like, I can hold the boost and he'll get hit by some stuff or the train moves and he quits boosting for some reason. Like that. Which is very weird. But, oh well. Let's boost. And now we've got flight. And that is just a short little demonstration. Now give me just a minute and I will show you the modified blueprints. Alright, here is the character blueprint that I added that actually allows you to fly. It's not completed because I left off this little branch intentionally because, well, I needed it for testing. Anyway. The function Superflight will go and make sure that you're super, because obviously flying around as normal Sonic is not going to make sense. And then as long as that statement is true, it's going to launch the character vertically 150 on the Z-axis value. And what it's gonna do whenever I'm done and whenever I'm making sure that everything works... Actually, you know what? Might as well just go ahead and do that. It works. Alright. It's going to check and make sure you're super. It's going to check and make sure that you're boosting, and then allow you to do it. And then back here on the main jumbly mess of wires, it's going to grab the action of super flying, and it's going to say whenever it's pressed that it is going to set this Boolean value to true, which just means, hey, he's flying. And it's going to tell this timer right here to activate that function every 0.05 seconds, which I might increase because honestly it seems like he goes up a bit too fast. But anyway. And then as soon as the button is released, it'll set that value to 0, which is false, and then tell it to end the loop, which works just fine. It works much better than the previous things that I did. And then, well, yeah. I was planning on adding it here in this boost section, but I figure it would make more sense to leave it down here with Superform. So, there you go. And that, my friends, is how you play as a flying supersonic in the Unreal Engine. Okay, particularly with the Infinity Engine. Now then, as stated in my last video, this is an 80 gigabyte machine, or in other words 80 gigabytes of RAM, RTX 3090, and running Linux Mint 21.1, I believe. And it is a little bit jittery, but that's because it's compiling. Okay, there it goes, much better. It's got to load in all the shaders and everything, so. But yeah, let's go ahead. Where did that 10 spotter? Oh, there they are. There they are. Yeah, I'm honestly thinking about making a fan game using the modified engine and doing some animations in Blender for it. Unless, of course, some other talented artists want to get in on the deal. Do I have all the chaos modes? Okay, yeah, I do. Cool. But anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. There we go. Now then it'll only work while I'm boosting. Cool. Oh yeah, that works. That definitely works. Now then, the only thing that, well, might as well leave it the same, it'll be fine. Yeah, as you can see, I also need to fix the, after a homing attack, or a jump even, that there seems to be a missing texture here somewhere. So, a quick trip to the sprite or textures resource would be a good idea for me. And up, and away we go. Anyway, see you guys later.